Alright. Let's see if I can get this put into the server in time. Where does it go again? Commentator streams. There we go. Okay, now YouTube. There you go. Just trying to get this posted in the channel. So you guys share more Discord commentator stream send. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Alright, my voice is working apparently. Alright. So what do we got? We got Saudi Arabia. First one. So I think it's the what is it? The short quality, right? Not short quality. Oh, somebody already pressed their button for the quick yeah, one shot qualifying. So I bet you somebody's not going to be, a couple people might not be happy about that because they didn't get their setups in. They're probably going to be upset. Spectator. Yeah, it's kind of weird to do a one shot when yeah. Who is this? Stewie. Okay, well, you know what? It went to Stewie, so we'll give Stewie the one-shot qualifying things. And I'm just trying to see if I can... What the fuck is it now? Commentator streams. Okay, I think... Man, there's so much in this. There's a lot. Okay, lineups, results, standings. There we go. Blow it up. So it looks like Glock. All still fairly close. We'll do the top 5. So you got Glock, Ricky V, Date, Yo Home Hug, Hugo, I do believe, G Ghost. Are your top 5. You got Runes and Jackolag. Right? It's still early in the championship, so I don't think that's after a thing. All right, are they doing the constructors? Yeah, they are. So it looks like Prima is the in the lead for the constructors right now. Glock 139. Well, this is Saudi Arabia. I really don't know the times actually for this. Right, I have driven the cars. They are got a lot of understeer. They get a little squirrely going into the corners. I noticed with the setups as well that the guys tend to go with a higher off throttle differential, and I think that's to keep the rear end in, you know, from stepping out on you going into the corners. I think, right? I'm no expert, so, but yeah, just kind of run down. But they got a ton of understeer. You know, mid corner, you find out, you know, it's not going to make the turn. Right. Okay, yeah, and then I think the next race in Imola will be, I guess, like last race with the reverse grid type shit. Or type stuff, sorry. Alright, so yeah. I'm just wondering if someone was upset there about that early somebody pressure. I don't know. Okay, buckle up, Buttercup. Let's go racing, boys. All right, here, let's get this done. Interval. What do we want? We want leader, fastest lap. Interval. Yeah, that's what we want, right? Position change, stops, tire. Telemetry. We'll leave that one off because it's really not that informative. And they got them super softs and mediums. Seem to be the tire. I think that's it. So yeah, we got Ricky EV, who I do believe he was the championship leader, right? Ricky V, Glock, Robowski, Ball, Dake, Jacko, Lacko, Kevin, Rune, Sumo, Gillian. Sumo, he's a commentator as well. Joey B, Louis Ab, Dake, Ergie Blair, MS Flyboy, Kevin O'Reilly, Sneeze. Yeah, what happened here? I don't see Hugo. You home hug, so I guess he wasn't able to make it. That was a shame. He was doing pretty good in the championship, I thought. Not bad. Ricky V with the fastest lap. Hey guys, I'm just kind of playing around with my eyes here and my glasses. Whoa, 10-second penalty, virtual safety car. I think it's a virtual. We'll see when we see one of them signs, if it's saying BC or if it's saying SC. Yeah, virtual safety car. Sometimes on the streams they'll tell you it's one thing, and that looks like it was Lawrence, that DNF, so I wonder what happened there. Ooh, severe collision. And he's in the back. I wonder what's up with that. Yeah, I wonder what's up with that. Why the severe collision there. Bacon Bear, Avenir, Sinha Roy, Bacon Bear, Snoo, MSS. There's Kevin O'Reilly. He's got a bit of work to do in the back, but yeah, that's right. It's only 10 laps. I think it's 35%, I do believe, that they're doing the series in. All right. Yeah, no Hugo today. That's what I thought. I thought, you know, he was doing well to start, you know. But, yeah, I guess he had other things to do and he wasn't able to make it. So that's going to hurt him. Hopefully he can have some good outings. But you know, with that reverse grid, it might he might get lucky and still be able to make up the points for missing today. Alright, got stuck on Sumo. The other APPF1 commentator. Up in 10th place. Let's go this way, yeah. There's Dake. Dake's pretty quick too. Looks like, what is it, Dake and Kevin O'Reilly are the same team. There's Sumo. A little yellow thing. Oh, look at that. Oh boy! You got lucky there. That was over the wall. Yeah, you had to take some evasive action there. It looked like Lewis App or somebody, or he tried to go inside of him, and he had to go off into the road there. So lucky he didn't hit the wall, and he salvaged some work. But he's got a couple of penalties. We got some early pits going on, pulling the undercut right now with some of the guys at the front. Yeah, I think at 35%, you know, you could literally like go do like 2, maybe 3 laps on the set of harder tires, and then go to your softer tires, because they'll lap, you know, technically you could probably do the whole 35% race on the soft tire, probably. Not 100%, but you could probably get pretty close to doing it, I think, in the F2. All right. Lewis App, he's back. Kevin, just straight up Kevin. He's doing all right though, eh? Jack, look at that. Jacko Lacko. One of my favorite names. Jacko Lacko. I think he's a Scotsman. I think he's from Scotland. Jacko Lacko. If I remember correctly. I'm not 100%. But I think he is a Scottish guy. And Ricky EV. Oh, there we go. It looks like Ricky EV just went in for his pit stop. Not sure if it was a quick one or not. You see his teammate coming up here who just went by the pit. And there we go. Where he comes out will be interesting. But he does come out ahead of everybody else on the who have made the pit stops already. So there's still what do we got here? 6 guys still yet to make the thing. Jacko Lacko. I would imagine they're all gonna probably start coming in for the pits here. All right. Yeah, I remember when I raced the F2, you know, the thing was to put on the harder tire, do maybe 2 or 3 laps on it, and then go right away to the soft tire, pull the undercut, because the soft tire can go the distance on most tracks, right? I'm not 100% okay on all the tracks, okay, but when I did it, that's the way it was. So the strategy was to pit early on the hard tire and get onto the soft tire as fast as possible. This way you get the undercut at the same time. All right. Now sometimes the problem with that early pit stop is you might get caught up with some of the other guys. All right. Now I'm just noticing here. There's Runes. Runes is going in for his pit stop. I'm just noticing. Jacko Lacko is his teammate. 6 gears in this thing. No ERS, just DRS. Get that. And yeah. So there. So it looks like Glock and Ricky EV got a little bit of a thing going. I imagine Jacko Lacko and Kevin are probably going to be thinking about making their pit soon. Right, they don't want to stay out too long, right? Or that undercut on the guys that have already made the pit is going to just be even worse, probably. Right? But we'll see. Once the pit stop cycle through, it looks like Ricky EV is going to be the leader. As far as I can tell. We'll see, but it's by no means is he running away with this. It's definitely looks like the top 3 or 4 cars here are all pretty close together. And it looks like Kevin went to make his pit now. And Jacko Lacko's still out there on those things. I think that's going to cost him. I think he stayed out too long, Jacko Lacko. Because I think what's going to happen is he's going to lose so much time on that undercut. I think. Right? Because he's also on the harder tire, which in F2 you actually want to do the longer stint on the softer tire, in my opinion. Okay? Like I said, the way I would probably do it, if it was me, I would probably do 2-3 laps on the yellow and then go to the super soft right away. And do the next 8 or 7 laps on the softs. Because they can easily do it. Right? So I really think Jack Lacko is going to lose a lot of spots in the thing. Come out, yeah, probably around, 7, 8, I think. We'll see. There's Ricky. Glock, it looks like Glock is losing that DRS. At the same time, it looks like Glock has got balls all over the back of him. So Ball's getting ready to set him up for the pass. He's got that DRS open. It's not as powerful, okay, as it is in the F1, I find. You know, it's not easy to make that straightaway pass as it is in the, say, the F1. Right, because you don't got that power to pass. You really got to use your driver technique and get better run out of the corners. You know, and yeah, use real racing technique. I kind of like it, actually. I kind of wish Formula One would lose DRS and ERS, actually, right? And go back to just normal. Race what you got, you know what I mean? None of this extra power, right? But that's just the way it is. Because, you know, I find with the DRS and ERS and all that stuff, everybody making their passes in the straightaways, you know, and you're not getting this battling side by side, corner to corner and stuff with ERS. In my opinion, that is. Right. Yeah, it looks like it probably got to do with Glock and Bald. Okay, both going at it there. I think they're losing some time on Ricky EV here. Ooh, Bald's got a penalty too, so that's definitely good for Glock. And it looks like Robowski, he's just a little too far back. Koru! I don't know Koru. Koru's new. Nice spot. Him and his teammate, actually, both things. And Jacko Lacko is in 7th, right around where I thought he might be. Up into 6th now. He's got them fresh tires. Maybe he can gain a another spot, maybe. Yeah, I think the best he'll be able to do is maybe one more spot. But you can see he's got that DRS open, but he's still quite not able to get it done. It's not as powerful in these cars, I find. So we'll see if Jack O'Lacco can get that 5th place away from Koru. Runes. Yeah, it looks like Ghostin is on. Kevin O'Reilly up in the 10th. And Kevin O'Reilly's the Irishman. He's got the lucky leprechaun. Little pot of gold underneath the seat. Sumo back in 12th. He lost some places, I think, there. I guess something must have happened there. But quite a few guys here with some penalties. I'm going to go to the front, and then I'm going to pull up this. And we're just going to look quickly. Okay, so it's all 3 seconds except for Sumo with 9, and Bacon Bear with 6. Then everybody else with nothing, with 3. Okay, let's hide that and let's sit in with Ricky EV for the final lap. Ricky seems to have comfortably been able to maintain that gap. And I think Bald and Glock kind of helped out a little bit with battling it out a bit for the position, second position. So I think that's given Ricky EV a little bit of a breathing room to relax and just concentrate on getting in some good laps. Sorry guys, I'm just taking a sippy coffee. Bacon Bear with another 3 seconder, so I think that puts him up to 9 now. Let's go back here. Let's see who's gonna. I don't know. Ball looks like he lost that thing, but he's got that time penalty, so I think Glock's gonna get that 3rd place from him anyways. And here comes Ricky EV into the final straight. Unless he blows a tire or something, I think he's got that win. And then we've got Glock followed by Bald, and then we got Robowski. I do believe it's going to be Robowski, and Jack O'Lacco gets up in the 5th place. So a top 5 for Jack O'Lacco. Nice job. Kevin with a 6th. Dake with a 7th. Who's up? 8th. Koru a 9th. Bruins 10. Kevin O'Reilly 11th. Joey B 12th. Sumo Gillian disappointing, I think. I think he was doing better there. Something happened to him. He's in 13th place. And we got 14th is MSS 508. Schnooey in 15th. Bacon Bear in 16th. We got Veneer Sinharoy. RG Blair in 18th. And then we got Ricky, our race winner. So congratulations to Ricky V, Glock, and oh shit, who was the 3rd guy? My memory's so bad. This is what happens when you get old like me. Like I just pretty much called the guy out. Called who the top 3 were. Who had it? Ricky, Glock, and Bald. That's what it was. Bald. Bald was the 3rd guy on the podium. So congratulations to you guys on the win. And now I guess it's Ricky V to the back. And also Bald and oh shit, my memory. Okay, I'm glad you. There you go. Ricky V, cleanest driver. Yeah, that tends to happen when you run up front. No one to get in your way. Race winner, fastest lap, most overtakes. And driver of the day, cleanest driver, fastest lap, race winner. Okay, so. He didn't get the clean sweep of them all. But yeah, I think everything goes to reverse grid, so now Ricky's going to be at the back for the next race. Oh, shit. I think. Oh, I'm burping. Right, and then Glock also, and Bald will be in the back as well. Right, so the order, whatever the finishing order it was, it now gets reversed. So no, hang on here. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me see if that one shot gets changed to nothing. If the one shot stays, then maybe it's different every race or something. I don't know. It's showing one shot right now, but oh, there it goes. It's gone. So yes, it is reverse grid. All right, so yeah, you're gonna have Ricky EV. All the guys up in the front, they're all gonna be in the back now. And I like that because that's gonna make an exciting start, because those guys in the back are generally the faster guys, and these faster guys tend not to have that much patience, and they want to get to the front as quickly as possible. So that tends to make some people make some risky moves in order to get up near the front as quickly as possible. You're going to see maybe a few guys trying to gain 5 or 6 or 10 spots on the start by just diving it in that first corner. What is that? That's Imola. So you got a bit of a run there. You might see a little bit, but Imola's not too bad actually for the start. It's pretty good, because it's a higher speed chicane that you go through there. Quick left, right. So yeah, you might be all right. It depends on the start. But yeah, like I said, I think you're going to see a lot of them fast guys trying to get as much spots as they can on the start. That's generally where you get the most spots anyways. If you can pop off 3 or 4 spots on the start, that's always going to help you out. But you got to be careful, right? Because that's where most people get their damage too, is getting a little too aggressive on the start, trying to get too many spots, and then end up getting some damage, and then and then you got to pit. I like Imola. Imola's a good track, fun track. It's up and down. I like it. Right, you got some downhill braking where your cars, the weight, the load shifts. It makes it a little hard. You really got to get back on that throttle quick to stop the rear end from coming around on you on some of the corners. But yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I always like it when you see the fast guy in the back. It's just gonna get exciting. Because the fast guys think they should be up near the front, and they're gonna try to get up there as quickly as possible. And they might not be as patient as you might think.
Authorities say that a man was in her driveway, dressed in camouflage, using binoculars to look into her home. Police say that that person was captured on a trail camera that was in their driveway. And he appeared, they later saw in that camera, he appeared to have an AR-style rifle slung over his chest. Now, police say by the time they arrived Tuesday night, that person was gone, but they were able to identify him. Wednesday morning, they filed charges against Matthew Root. Those charges were domestic stalking and misdemeanor prowling. By Wednesday afternoon, they attempted to serve the warrant to Root's home. They didn't find him here when they came and they knocked on the door. And they say, as they were leaving, that's when a brutal ambush, as they described it, that's when that began. Root firing his AR-style rifle upon them, raining down bullets, spraying the officers with bullets.
Man, just watching the news. You know, they're killing in the United States. No surprise. Okay, looks like everybody's checking up. Everybody's ready. I guess they have to manually do the grid order, so it takes a little bit of time to get that done. And it looks like they have completed that. And everybody's going to have to put in their setups. There might be a little bit of a wait before they actually get the race underway. Unless somebody screws up and presses their button a little early, and then you're going to be panicking to get your setup in and adjust your fuel and whatever else. But here we go, Imola reverse grid. Guys that were up near the front at the end of the race are going to be now at the back. And they're going to be hungry to get up near the front. But it looks like we got some nice sunny weather, so no rain. Right? I almost think, you know, like I don't want to say anything. If I'm in the back, maybe what I do is I pin on lap 1 and go right away to my thing. Buckle up, Buttercup. Let's go racing. All right, here we go. Oh, right away. He spins it out on his own. Thank God the ghost in his honor. That would have been a horrible. That would have been a disabled name. No, would have been a horrible situation. That would have been a tire. There we go. Interbolt. I think that's it. Yeah. Evanston Roy. Hey, look at that. It's already somebody going inside looking. Anyways, but not MS508 Runes. Kevin. Look at that. Let's see. I want to see where Ricky B is up in the 9th place. How did that happen? I told he's up in the 7th. Boy, he is on the move. Look at this. I don't know how he pulled that off, but oh, look at this. We've got someone going around in the back there. Ricky E.B., look at this. Glock, I guess Glock just must have sat in behind him and followed him. It looks like Ball did the same because they're all up there. Look at this. They're all already halfway through the field before even completing the first lap. Yeah, I wish I would have been watching to see how they did that. But I got stuck on that, doing that thingy, the display stuff. And then that guy spun there. Oh, look at this. These guys are awfully tight. Someone's looking for a broken wing. Oh, look at that. He goes inside a Glock. Glock, no. Glock's not having any of it. And Glock takes that spot back. So we got a little bit of a dogfight here in between Glock and Ricky EV. And Kevin there. Whoa, I think he might have oh no, balled again with time penalties. Come on, balls, you gotta keep it on the track. And time penalties gonna kill you. Look at these guys, man, they're tight. Look at this, oh boy, oh yeah, a little bit of a bump there, hey, it's okay, you know. These guys are pretty tight, man, they're going at it here. You have to be careful, you don't want to get in too close. Oh! Who was that? Was Lawrence with it? Maybe. Little Kevin O'Reilly, maybe. A lot of guys going around here. Huey. And time penalties are starting to add up, I tell you. Got a little Riley back, yeah, I think he was one of the guys that spun there. Who was that going in for that pit? Whoa! Yeah! You think? Holy smokes, so he's gonna get a 10-second penalty. That's not gonna help out him in his race, that's for sure. Oh look, he's serving the 10-second, unless that's another penalty he got. Or he retired. I don't know. Maybe he retired. Yeah, it looks like he might have retired. Okay, whoa! Who's that off into the thing? I think that was MS508 going off into the dirt. Like I said, these F2 cars got a whole lot of understeer. Yeah. Glock out in front of Ricky this time. And he's got a little bit of space on him too. Bald now goes out in front of Ricky. But I'm not sure that's quite settled yet. And looks like Ricky gets it back. But I think, yeah, Ricky probably should have stayed in behind, and then he would have got that DRS, because he might lose 2 spots here to the DRS. It looks like he might have thrown a little block there to stop Dake from taking advantage. Joey B, look at that Glock up in the front there. He's probably loving seeing Ricky and Bald having a little bit of problems back there. Give him a chance to maybe pull a little gap. Try to get out of that DRS zone. This is one of these tricky corners where you're breaking into the corner. That's a tricky corner. That corner can catch you out sometimes. You're gonna have to watch for track limits, corner cutting on that chicane there. And you get this downhill braking zone where you see a lot of times people miss it and go off into the dirt. especially in these cars with the understeer that they have. Joey B, bald, Ricky V. It looks like they're all going to do that undercut on Glock. And Glock did start on the preferred tire. So I'm just wondering if he's going to try to go long on that soft and then just do a couple of laps, or if he's going to pop in the pits right away to counter that undercut of the Bald and Ricky V, Dake, and all those guys that pitted there. MS 508 there too. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Glock's going to decide to do here. Same with Joey B, Jack Olacco, Kevin Runes, Avenir, Sinharoy. So I would think he's going to pit, okay? I think that would be his best bet. Right, you don't want to lose, but he, I guess because he's on those soft tires and they're the preferred one, he wants to go longer with those tires. So it looks like he's going to stretch it out. But I think that might hurt him. When he does pit from that undercut. Maybe. We'll have to see how that works out there. Oh, Joey B into the pit. So we've almost got everybody. There's only two guys left to pit, it looks like, and that's Glock and Runes. Let's see where Joey B comes out to Ricky V here. And Bald, because they made the earlier pit stop, and it looks like that worked out for them. Joey B comes in behind them. So I'm thinking when Glock and Runes do decide to pass, they're probably pit. I think Bald or Ricky B will definitely go into the lead. These two look like they've got a good battle, and you know what? They're going to be on the better tire on the end, where Glock is going to have to go to the yellows now, who's making his pit right now. I wonder where he's going to come out. I wonder if he's going to stay ahead of Runes is also in. Here comes Bald. You know what? I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to stay ahead here quite easily. Glock. Let's see where he comes out. Yep, there's Glock. He does get out ahead, but not by much. And he's on a little bit fresher tires, but he's on the harder tires. So I think Bald and Ricky V actually had the advantage here. We're going to have to see how this plays out. But in my opinion, I think Glock's going to have to fight hard to keep that spot. Because everybody else other than Glock is on the soft tire now. And I don't think there's really any tire wear issues that the guys with the softer tire are worried about. I think they're quite easily within in their tire window. You can stretch those super softs quite long, I think. I think Bald is going to overtake Glock here. It looked like he tried to go down for a block maybe on Glock went for the block on Ricky EV, but it didn't work out for him. And yeah, I don't know, maybe Glock can hang in there with these two guys, but like I said, he is on the slower tire. He might be worried about Dake catching up, getting within that DRS. I think Glock is going to maybe just try to stay in that DRS maybe, but it looks like he is dropping back little bits by little bits. He's got to stay within a second before he gets to that detection line after this chicane here. I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to stay in that DRS, which is going to help him out. But I think this time by, I think Ricky EV will probably be making a pass on Bald this time by. He's pretty tight to him, so I think should be able to make the pass. But like I said, the DRS isn't quite as powerful on this track. But I still think, whoa, Bald not leaving that much room there. It looked like he was leaving him the outside, and just as Ricky went to the outside, he kind of closed the door on him. And kind of missed his entry mark there too. But I think Ricky, I think this time by Ricky won't be so easy to accept the block. I think this time Ricky will be a little more aggressive and maybe pull a fake and try to get it inside of him this time. I'll have to see how it goes, but it looks like Glock is now losing that DRS, and is probably going to have to worry about Dake catching up, because Dake is on that faster tire. And I don't think the tires wear enough that the tire wear is going to make that much of a difference. But it looks like I'm looking at the time here, Bald's got that time penalty too. So you know what, Ricky EV can actually sit back and relax. And maybe that's what he's doing. That's why he's not so aggressive about making the pass. Because he realizes the car in front of him has that penalty. Which is always nice, because you can now kind of relax a little bit and think about your move, if you're going to make the passing move or not. But I think Ricky's perfectly happy right where he is right now. He's gaining on the third place car. So, yeah, I think he's comfortable. And it looks like Glock is doing pretty decent to hold the gap. He lost about 5/10 there, so we'll have to watch. I don't know what happened there. But, yeah, it looks like Dake gained, well, 5 or 6/10 in a little bit there, so I think maybe Glock maybe had a little bit of a mishap. Up front here, let's see if Ricky is going to go for the pass this time. But I think Ricky's a little relaxed about it. A little bit of swerving there. But like I said, I don't think Ricky really needs to worry about it. But he does go around on the outside. Oh, but look at this. Wow. Glock doesn't want to, Bald, sorry, he doesn't want to give that spot up. Maybe hoping that Ricky EV gets himself a time penalty, maybe. This is last lap right here. Unfortunately, balled with that penalty. So I think Glock is probably pushing hard to try to stay within that 3-second gap. Yep, 3 seconds. So, yeah, I think Glock is probably just trying to push as hard as he can to get in that 3-second gap. Which he is right now, just barely. And he might be able to get that second place. Time penalties hurt. Here we go in the last few corners. Balled around the last corner is balled and Ricky B to the line. Ball's gonna cross first, but Ricky B is gonna take the win. And Glock, sorry guys, does end up taking that second place away from Bald. Dake in fourth, Jackalacko in fifth, Runes in sixth, Joey B seventh, Kevin eighth, Kevin O'Reilly ninth, the two Kevins back to back. Subo Gillian in 10th. We got MS508 11th. Aviastin Haroy 12th. Lawrence 13th. Koru 14th. Stewie, I don't know if that's how you say it, is 15th. And then yeah, Bacon, Robowski, Lewis App, and RG Blair, or Jay Blair, sorry. All out. So Richie EB from the back wins the race, wins both races. He gets to sweep today. Takes pole and 2 wins. So great job, Ricky, on the 2 wins. Definitely had some pace in that race. You got up there quick. But good race. Too bad Bald took that penalty because that was a pretty tight race there between those two. Yeah, so, yeah, great job, guys. Congrats to the podium guys. Ricky, Bald, and Bald, and here we go again for getting well across the line. Bald and shit. I'm just thinking here. And we'll see here when it comes up. Just my brain is memory is really bad. Look at that, Ricky almost gets the ball this time. And Sumo gets the cleanest driver. So, yeah, but he wasn't able to pull off the thing. So, yeah, it was Glock. There you go. So, congratulations to Ricky V and Glock and Bald for the podium in the second race. And, yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I'm the Ghost, and I'm out. I'm gonna Friday night, time to party. All right, guys. Yeah, enjoy the stream, guys. It was a great time. I won't be here for Tuesday because I have a doctor's appointment, but we will see you on the following Friday. So next Friday again for the next separation. I apologize. I can't be here for that for Tuesday, but like I said, I have a doctor's appointment that needs to be done. All right, guys. Have a great one. Enjoy the stream. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get me up to 100.